All right, so here we are in Ableton. To bring up the preference menu in Ableton, you hit Control or Command comma on the keyboard, and it pops right up. So here you go. Look and feel is the first thing that's going to be on this list, but the next thing down is going to be audio. As I was talking about before, MME DirectX is like the better way of describing those other formats like Wasapi and all that other stuff. That's something, if you have an audio interface, you never have to think about. Just go to ASIO and call it a day. Again, you got to select your audio device. I've got a bunch of things here. So if I click on, this is my audio interface. This is the one I'm going to want to use to get audio into Ableton and out of Ableton. So you're going to click that and you're good to go, audio device. And then you're going to set up your input and output configurations, just like you did in Reaper. You go in here, it says mono inputs 1 and 2, stereo inputs 1 and 2. I could do 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Sure, I'll just do them. Why not? Output configuration, same thing. Click them all on. You might need them. So just do it. There's a button that says hardware setup. That's the same exact thing. It's going to bring up that control panel that we brought up in Reaper. So you can go over to your buffer settings and set those. They're already 128 because they're set with the computer on the computer level. They're actually not set within this program. That's an important thing to know. Your buffer settings are going to be set in there. You actually can set your sample rate in here to whatever you want. Like I said, sometimes I set it to 48. But I generally leave it at 44.1 kilohertz. And then it'll show you the same thing we were looking at before, buffer size, input and output latency. Total latency is 9.89, close to 10, like I said. That's pretty good as far as input is concerned. It's not going to cause any noticeable delay into what you're playing to when you're hearing it. That's it for audio settings. It's actually pretty simple. A lot of the times it's just set it and forget it. You never have to think about it again. Just go in there, set your settings, be done. If you change interfaces, you're going to have to do the same thing with another interface, but at least you'll have a grasp of how to do that with one interface before you try to do another.